I've been asked many times how all this history of Visionix, Luneau Technology starts. In fact, it's quite interesting. Around 25 years ago, in the 80s, I was in the middle of my PhD. In fact, Reagan, US president, decided to put money on a huge R&D project, and the purpose was to crash all the Russian satellites. And he said if Russia will be blind, then maybe all these communists will fall up. And in fact, it's what did happen. So in this huge program, there was the need to launch a laser and in order to kill those satellites. The issue is this laser propagating through the atmosphere, when reaching the satellite, lost all his energy. There is a need to control the laser propagating through a turbulent atmosphere, warm condition, etc. And I did a certain research to control the wavefront with technology called Hartmann wavefront technology, which in our industry today, everybody knows what it is, wavefront, but no one remembers when it starts. So I did my PhD research at the Hebrew University in Israel, sponsored by Reagan administration, and the first time I visited the US was to give a lecture to the guy which funded my research. When I finished my research, I was thinking, okay, what next step? And I said, from measuring more than a meter diameter beam, maybe we can measure also small eyes and the aberration in the eye. This was the start. I took this huge technology for adaptive optic mirror to a small instrument called a wavefront machine to measure the aberration of the eye. And that was the primary idea. We were 3.5 people in a very small caravan with very limited resources. And we developed our first wavefront machine. Optics for me was Europe, Carl Zeiss, the giant in optics. When I studied optics, the first name which popped up was Rodenstock, Carl Zeiss. So when we finished the development of our first machine, the first thing we say, we pick up the phone and we say, okay, you, Carl Zeiss, have you an interest of a machine which is capable to measure wavefront? And that's all our first application to the ophthalmic market start. Measuring lenses and mirror for ophthalmic application, and later on taking this technology to measure the eye aberration. And this story, we set up Visionix in 1994. 9 months we have a first prototype that we were ready to show to the ophthalmic industry. A first wavefront machine capable to measure big distortion from large variation to very small details of the eye. And okay, the rest is history, okay? From that day of three people, today, end of 2017, we are close to 600 employees, spread all over the world with a big range of products. So, okay, how we move from 3 people to 600? We had to go through a market recognition of our technology. And for a small startup in this very mature and conservative industry, how you make revolution, how you bring new technology. Usually, this technology pop up from the big industrial player. So we decide, as I said, to show it in Europe to the big player, to Carl Zeiss, to Rodenstock. And they adopt our technology. And they use our technology in some of their products. And that was for us, I will say, a double recognition. Internally, it gives a lot of pride to the team, okay? Our engineers were very proud to work with such a company, with such a history. And for the market also, that gives us a market recognition that we are bringing very nice technology. I can tell you, in 1996 or 97, the first time I visited this big optical player in Germany, as I say, we had limited resources. So I travel with our engineer. We get stuck in the highway in Germany. We arrived very late to the company. We had no money for hotel. We sleep in the car. So this is how Visionix started in 1994. From that point, we developed a large product range of application for wavefront. In most of our product range, we have a wavefront Hartmann-based technology. Preliminary rollout was definitely in Europe. In Europe, because Israel is a small country, okay? 7-8 million people, so the market is not big. So we have no choice is to go outside of Israel. And naturally, closest distance, and also from a cultural point of view, I'm born in France, was easy to go to Europe and to try to show our technology and penetrate markets. And our first step was indeed in France with Luneau, a very old family company with a very nice access to the market, which helped us to better understand the market, to bring our product close to our customer. And this is a philosophy we keep. We understood that being close, technology is very nice. From start different initiative up to the corner optician or ophthalmologist, there is a need to have a more close relationship. And from this first acquisition investment in Luneau, France, we understood how clearly it is critical to have a market presence. And therefore we were looking all the time, okay, developing technology, but how we get closer. And in 2010, I think it was really a breakthrough in the development of the group. We get close to a very well-established company, Luneau Technology, which set up in the north of France, with already a nice relationship with our customer, optometrists and ophthalmologists, but very complementary in terms of product range. And this alliance, which occurred in 2010, gave born to a very nice group. And that gave visibility to our group, to Visionix and to Luneau, which we did not have in the past. And that's, I will say, really, maybe from legal point of view, Luneau Technology was already in 2005, but in 2010, with this alliance between Luneau, Visionix and Brio, we set up formally Luneau Technology Group with a product range covering all the need of our eye care industry, with the ambition to bring innovation, but to bring innovation, a popular innovation that everybody can use, to improve the capability to our partner, to our customer, to have a better chance of diagnostic, easy their work, see more patient, make the life of our patient better. And that is our vision today. Our vision today is to continuously bring innovation, but to offer this innovation to everybody, not only to the high end of the market. And this is what you can see. And many times I have customers say, how is possible you can bring this technology at that level of price without any compromise? Because this is the target of our R&D team, to masterize our technology in such a way we are capable to bring it to a mass volume of customer. We are not an entry-range company. We are definitely bringing breakthrough innovation. I can talk to you about the VX130, which is doing a full anterior segment, no precedent in the market. Not talking about the eye refract, which is really a breakthrough after 150 years in refraction process. But this is really the vision we have. And today is a group with about 15 subsidiaries dealing directly with the customer, providing service and solutions to a customer all around the world. It's developing very fast. Our second step of development after Europe was US, where today we are seeing more visibility and more partners recognizing our technology. And the next step is, of course, in Asia, where we have recently set up an activity to collaborate locally in the medical field, because the need in China for popular technology is extremely huge due to the size of the population. So this is, I will say, in lamps, what is Visionix and what is Luneau Technology. And why every morning I wake up, I have such a drive to, because today I know I'm doing something I didn't have the chance to do yesterday. And I think that passion I share with all the management of the group, with all the partners of our activity. And this is a one-time chance in our life to do something like that.